Strawbricks here again. So we have a good amount of progress, I think. So I've redone the front floor section here. And it's funny, I put those like that just because I wanted to, make it easy for transport or something. But actually, look how cool I like how cool they look there. So what I've done is I've lowered the platform, so now there's only one kind of plate in between this yellow here and the maroon there. And we have just a couple of sections where I have to kind of pull it off between the different levels, because most of it is kind of hard bricked onto here. But there's certain sections where it slides in kind of thing like that. And just butts up against each other. But like this section here, I have to actually take off because I would need to access in here to put this guy down, this Technic thing. So things like that I built where I can easily remove it. And there's not too many of these sections, so it's easy to figure out where each one goes, because half the time, when I would set this up in the shows, it would take forever to figure out kind of how the walkway goes, because it came out in like pieces of 5 and 6, sometimes 3 or 4. So yeah, so now we got all that kind of hard bricked down. These used to be very, flimsy and removable. Now they're kind of sturdy. Okay, so now I've started on the wall section. So part of the thing I have to redo is that floating walkway, because that also took a lot of time to set up, number one, and also break down. I was always fiddling with those columns that held it up, and so I needed to streamline that especially. So I've come up with a way, I think, to streamline that, and hopefully we'll get that ready for the next video. But I came up with these based on a design I saw online. It's a bunch of, the hoses, not the hoses, the nozzles there. We got some 2x2 radar dishes. We got a 2x2 cylinder. We got the little antenna thing, and we have those bricks I really like with the studs kind of on like 3, 4, 5 of the sides. Yeah, so it was a little difficult kind of positioning it so it got the correct distance, so that cylinder would not have a gap in between it. And what I had to end up doing is, you can barely see it here, but there's a jumper to move that just a half a stud, in, so that it then connected. So this one is like right on the regular studs, and this one is on some jumpers there to move it in. But yeah, I thought it looked really, really cool. And so once I get the background done, I think it'll look even better. Then I gotta figure out what I want to do with this space over here, So it's gotta have some kind of plate that kind of sticks to it, almost like these guys did over here. Because I need to be able to slide these pieces down once I put these 48s in. So these pieces here, like this big guy here and this guy here, have to slide down the 48 by 48 plate. So which means anything I put here and here will have to be removable. Basically, I can only get one level up, and then have something kind of, jumper plated to it, like over here, with that thing stuck on by just jumper plates. So that's what I'll be figuring out next. But yeah, short little update for now, and we'll leave you with George Clooney.